Ah, what a lovely hotel. Nice little, friendly little girls in the hallways. Elevator full of blood. Dog and man having great sex in a bedroom that I kind of stumbled upon. And a lady who spent too long in the bathtub. Shockingly, I'm not talking about The Shining. I'm talking about... Well, I'm making a Shining joke. The movie I'm going to talk about today is Ready or Not 2. Here I Come. I don't like that. Well, I do like this subtitle, but it feels annoying. Anyway, so, I have a new definition for the completely unnecessary sequel. It is Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. What is an unnecessary sequel? Well, that's what's on the tin. It's a sequel that is unnecessary. The first Ready or Not. Fun little romp. You got a lady experiencing the worst possible wedding day where her spouse and his family decide to hunt her for sport in their big mansion. It's got some not exactly subtle commentary about the rich, wanting to hunt the poor for sport. Devil worshippers, other aspects have gone from light satire to just literally facts now. And had a fun, snappy little ending with some good gags. A lot of fun gore, fun characters. It was a nice little romp of a film. And ends perfectly perfectly tied up in a bow. It did not need a sequel. But they did one anyways. And unfortunately, not only is it unnecessary, it is the exact same movie that I already saw. Nearly the identical setup, nearly identical events, slightly different ending, but I'll get to that. But you don't need to bother seeing this. If you've seen the first movie, this is so barely different, there's not much point in this thing being seen or existing. If you like the first movie, or really liked it, this is more of the same, so you won't hate it, but this don't need to be here. This all could have gone to something fresher, newer. The directing team and production team, Radio Silence, has done other things. They were doing Scream movies for a while. They've done other stuff. It's fine. This only got made because the first one was kind of a surprise hit, so might as well. They did try to a degree, they brought in new actors with little street cred. You got Elijah Wood playing Satan's lawyer. Literally, that's his name in the title, so that's funny. Sarah Michelle Gellar is here, because Buffy was a thing, and I like her, but her role is pretty thankless in this. She's basically playing second fiddle as part of a set of asshole twins that are sniping at each other, and she's playing second fiddle to her brother, who is a whiny piss pants boy if the film decides to elevate to lead villain later, which, mistake. And then you have a whole cavalcade of new relatives trying to kill this poor woman, and they are mostly just retreads of the same gags and types we had from the first movie, Ready or Not. So you see where I'm getting kind of deja vu'd here. Speaking of unnecessary, well, we already did her entire arc of the first movie. What do we do with our lead? Give her a sister. A surprise, completely retconned into existence sister. That she spends about half the movie bickering with and trying to reconnect and eating up a lot of screen time to just establish this character who did not exist at all in the first movie. Not even mentioned. They explained that. It's strange, but there's a bit of a slight leap there. Anywho, there's a few fun gags, some fun gore. Some poor bastard gets shoved into an industrial laundry machine. That goes poorly for him. And the ending is goofy, but at least something a little new for this compared to the first. Something a little new that's not completely rehashing the first film. It's worth an amusement, but the whole movie does not really need to be here whatsoever. There's no reason for this thing to exist, period. It is not better than the first movie. Does not elevate her. It is just the first movie again. It is barely a remix. This is like paid DLC extra levels for the first movie. It's not great. Did I hate it? No. Was I bored? Could I have seen something else? Yes. And you probably should too, unless you are a big fan of Ready or Not 1. Now they're going to do a third one? I hope not, because fuck if I know what they do again. I don't want to watch this a third time. Apparently there's a movie out called They Will Kill You, which is basically the same movie, again. So there is a third one I could go see. I'm going to skip that one. Maybe when I'm stuck on a plane. Anywho. Again, new definition for unnecessary sequel? Ready or Not 2, here I come. Although it was fun seeing Elijah Wood just being a complete little troll, devil worshiper, lawyer boy. He's fun. I like him. Also, you don't think he's gotten the same thing where he's not aging at all like Keanu was for a while. So, could actually be Satan, a little bit of Satan mixed in there. Or he kept the one ring. I think that one was more likely. Anywho, it's a hotel. I assume there's a litter box I can go shit in somewhere here. I'm gonna go find that. Or I'm gonna go get lost in a hedge maze and freeze to death because, the last Shining joke that I did not get to yet. There you go. Or I could bring up the 90s TV adaptation of The Shining, which was, amusing. Amusingly bad. But fun. I'm gonna go watch that. Bye! Go away now. Oh yeah, join my Patreon, watch me make porn for you, so on and so forth. Going to do more live action things, going to conventions in the fall, yada yada bing bing bang boom. Also, I'm gonna have some Your Character Heroes up soon. Keep an eye out for that. Or join my Patreon to see them early. That's the marketing for you. Bye. Get